Hey guys, Jimmy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. So also in yesterday's video, we went ahead and I actually asked you guys in the comments what Lumian should I check out next, and it looks like most people actually wanted me to check out a Riptidon. So same thing for this video, and leave a comment, let me know what you want to see next. So yeah, also, if you want to see more, smash like and subscribe! I feel like I had to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it, obviously. I mean, this team, it probably won't be that great, but I will get into stuff about it. As you can tell, my team is very weak to Earth, so I'm hoping not to see a lot of it. Well, I'm bringing the... Do I want Sedimars? He has a counter for it, so I will bring this instead, and I will probably just lead off with it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So then, with this Eruptodon, as you can probably tell, my entire team almost is weak to Earth. Sedimars and Borok, they're really good now, and my team is like basically saying, hey, use them against me, I will let you sweep me. So yeah, so also I had to make a change to my team. I got rid of Ikazune for Ferroglyph. I could actually run both of them, but because also both of them are running Fire Essence, if people want to do competitive battles, I can't do that. So with that being said, I took off Ikazune for Ferroglyph because Eruptodon and Ikazune basically do the same thing. Ooh, that actually did really good. So basically, Ikazune can nuke really hard, but has a lot more energy and also it has Flash and Flee. So I feel like Ikazune is superior to Eruptodon right now at the very least, because also Ikazune is a dual typing, but obviously I'd say Eruptodon can take a couple hits better being a pure fire type, so I guess that's up to you really. Do you want the secondary electric type being 4 times weak to earth and water, or do you just want the single fire type? But also having the momentum with Flash and Flee, and on top of that having Energize, I'd say Ikazune is probably the clear winner in that situation, and it hits harder on the melee side as well. For Eruptodon, it has Fire Breath, and that's it. That's it. That's basically all Eruptodon does. It gets its secret ability called Pyro, which does actually boost it, and it actually might be able to hit harder than Ikazune under right circumstances, but obviously 100 melee attack with its Pyro. Also, Fire Breath is going to get a 50% boost, so instead of being 90% or 90 strength, it's going to be, what, 135 strength? And then on top of that, I'd Stab, which I think in this game is 25%. So yeah, obviously low, that it does cost you 50% more energy, which obviously is a pretty big deal for the fact that Eruptodon doesn't really have that much. It has like decent energy, but not that much. So I had to like need help with this a little bit to figure out what the best thing for Eruptodon is, and I'll quickly show you the sets because I always forget to show you the sets. Whenever I do these, I don't know why, but I have just recently been forgetting. So this is the set that I have. 200 speed, max out the speeds. Range attack, obviously it's going to nuke things, max out the range attack. I have 4 TPs in energy with 40 UPs, that is going to give me 250 at level 50. That is going to let me use 3 Fire Breaths and 1 Burn Up or Actually, I don't think I can use Magma Block because it's 30, so maybe you want Dodge, maybe? So yeah, but basically with this, obviously like 50% increase in energy cost. Yeah, it's 75 energy now. Fire Breath is gonna hit super hard, but it's gonna eat away your energy super quick. So also you have Burn Up. Eruptodon's pretty decent at getting rid of Icicle Traps and Barbs, I guess. Also gets rid of Icicle Traps. It's not really like a big threat, I guess. I kind of predict him to swap out, so I kind of want to go for Burn Up. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to click Fire Breath, there's no reason why not to. He actually goes for the Briar Block, probably should have saw that coming to be honest, because he poisoned me, makes sense. I should have gone for the Burn Up though, that made the most logical sense to be honest. So I will actually just click Fire Breath again, there's no reason why not to really. So yeah, but also I'm using it wrong, you should save it for right situations. He has a Ventation, he should honestly go into it this turn. If he doesn't, I don't know what he's doing, so yeah. Anyway, with that being said, let's go back to the Ikazune and versus Eruptodon. The one thing that Ikazune lacks is speeds. Also, it's like 72, I want to say 72 speed, 74 speeds. Eruptodon, when it got its stats change, it got a little bit more speed, so Eruptodon is actually quicker, and also you can get Nimble and Smart. Mine's running Nimble, Smart, and Frail. So that's like the one side to Eruptodon. It's just a little bit quicker. Although obviously with Secret Ability Ikazune, it can swap in on an electric type, and now it's one of the quickest things in the game. Although obviously, there's not that many electric types that Ikazune wants to fight against. That's basically it. With Flash and Flee, it can take on Zulong, but there's nothing really else in the game that like it wants to come into. Ikazune doesn't really do much damage to Eliguana, and other than that, I can't think of any other electric types in the game. I think it's Zulong, Eliguana, and itself. Obviously, it's not going to do much to itself because it's the same type and it only has really stab moves and a light type move that isn't really going to do that much. So yeah, it doesn't really do that much. So I definitely would say Eruptodon is... I mean, for speed, it's pretty good right now, but I feel like in future, Ikazune is probably just going to completely beat it, to be honest. Like, Eruptodon is good right now, especially with all the resurgence of all the plant types. Like, hey, that's pretty good. But again, at the same time, it only has Fire Breath, whereas Ikazune has electric moves, and it now has Flash and Flee and Energize, which is also way better than Burn Up. Since it's a fire type, it doesn't really need Burn Up, because it already gets rid of Icicle Traps. If there's like Sticky Webs in the future, then sure, that's actually a pretty good one as well, so just run it for that. But other than that, it's basically, you're going to poison me again, aren't you? I really don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with that. Okay, not poison me, that'd be great. I could go into Eruptodon here again, but again... actually, I think I will. I'll go into this and I'll click rest, just to get all my energy back, because... yeah, it's a guess stroke. There's a poison, there's that. I don't want to get poison on something else, okay? Leave my Lumians alone. So with that being said, I think Eruptodon will be pretty good. Obviously, I'd say it could probably get Earthquake later on the line, so also like a Earthquake level power move for Earth, but instead of melee, it's a range move. That would actually be pretty good. And in that situation, it can actually go toe-to-toe with Ikazune and actually just one-shot it straight up. Mudspatzer is just there really for speed and for, I guess, Zulongs. It's really it. It's just like its only other move. You could, I guess, if you really wanted to, go for Earthquake, but it's not really worth it. This is like basically the moveset you want right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do that much, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to go for Rest. I want all my energy back. Okay, I go for my Rest. Is he going to go for the Briar Block? He probably should, right? Actually, no, he goes for the Weight. Ooh. I'm going to predict the Briar Block this turn, so obviously I'm going to swap out now, because I don't really need to worry about that. We could actually go into the Chartika here, obviously forcing out his Gas Stroke. He can't go into his Ventation, because they have Life Drain, so I kind of want to save Chartika for that reason. I'm going to go into Your Soul here, then. I gotta click Slap Down, knock something off. I could actually have... People actually told me that Chase Down might be worth running on Your Soul. Like, maybe... I wouldn't say dropping Sharpen. I think Sharpen's really good. But then again, Slap Down is also good. But you could replace one of these moves with Chase Down, potentially. I can trap in Gas Stroke, and that's probably going to one-shot it, to be honest. I'm going to go for Sharpen. He's going to Briar Block here. No, he goes for the Withdraw. I should have just gone for a Slap Down. Into the Ventation. Ooh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Probably could have saw that coming, to be honest, but oh well. I could actually just go for the Slap Down. He probably has a shield or something because he hasn't got health amulets. I kind of want to just stay in low, but no, his Sludge is pretty low health. I'll go for Slap Down. Just hit as hard as possible. See what item he has because I'm kind of curious. Sharp Edge's secret ability Knight. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Wait. No, it is. I think that's the secret ability, and I think he had a heavy item. I think he did, unless I just read it wrong for some reason. I'm going to click Slap Down again. There's no reason why not to. If he swaps out, I get to knock off another item. If he stays in, he's fainted, so makes sense just to click it. And he left the game! Boys, we got a Rage Quit with that's Eruptodon's Rage Quit, man. I'll take it. I think it might have disconnected because Roblox is being a bit weird. But anyway, until the next battle. But like I said, Eruptodon and Ikazune both just completely nuke things, and so does Mewtwo. Those are, like, I guess, the three range attackers right now that just completely nuke things if teams are unsuspected of them. So, might want to watch out. Eruptodon is pretty good. I like Eruptodon, but again, I feel like Ikazune is just a lot better on a lot of teams. Also, having the electric type for a lot of Ventations now as well kind of helps it. And also, with the fact that, it only has a fire move. A lot of certain Lumians, like Ikazune, can come in on a fire move because it has Raging Fire, or it has, like, something that can just take the hit, or, like, completely absorb it, so that way it only has left Mudsplat, which isn't very strong. So yeah, Riptidon, I like it a lot. Like I said, it can hit very, very hard under the right circumstances, but like I said, it's pretty difficult to fit on a team right now. A lot of people want Chartika for Sedimars, Ventation, stuff like that. Even Ikazune is pretty good. I use Ikazune and Chartika, and I use Zulong. I don't really need the Ikazune at that point, so I need to get rid of the Ikazune. It's just that, for me, I don't think a Riptidon for my team is the right play. If I didn't have Chartika, then I'd say, yeah, Riptidon's pretty good. I would probably need to get something else to deal with Sedimars low, but I'd say that's pretty good. Anyway, we probably want to bring this. I need that Chartika. I need the Ursol. I'm kind of curious to lead off with it, but I actually won't. I'll lead off with the Swalder. The reason why is I think he's going to lead off with Vesp. No, actually goes straight for the Sedimars. He might have predicted me to predict him to predict, but you know, that's fine. We could just go straight for the poison, to be honest, which I am going to do. We'll go for the poison. He can't really hit us straight away. He's going to go for Sharpen, so I get like a free move. Hopefully I don't miss, otherwise I'm dead. So that's going to suck. So hopefully I don't miss. The poison will be pretty good. I can try to stall Sedimars, I guess. Which is funny because 9 times out of 10, you'll never hear someone try and say, yeah, I'm going to try and stall Sedimars. Newsflash. It probably won't work. And me doing this probably won't work as well. I'm going to click Poison Low, and we'll see what he's doing. He might actually be recording. I'm not too sure. I keep forgetting that people actually record my fights. Just randomly. Which is, I'm fine with, just that. Yeah. Anyways, goes for the withdraw into Revenant. I don't know why, but I'll take the free poison. I actually hit it. Nice. Kinda wish it was on Vesperatu, because his Vesperatu could be tanky, or his Chartika. But hey, I'll take a poison. That is pretty good. Anyway, for this Revenant, I'm going to assume literally nothing. I have no idea what you're going to do. So I'm going to go into Zulong here. And I guess I'm going to predict you're going to go for Fire Breath or Power Focus. Let's see. It is Shadow Sprint. Never mind. That's going to do absolutely 0. I'll take that. That's pretty good. I could actually go for the Ancient Roar here. Which could be good. Or actually, I needed a little bit more energy in my Zulong. I forgot. I need to do that. I need like 5 more energy so I can use 5 Thunder Strikes in a row. I want to just click Elemental Burst, just get some damage onto something. My Zulong will always outspeed his Revenant. He actually stays in, so it's a good job I didn't go for Ancient Raw, because he would have probably just gone for Final Ruse, I guess. So I would have been in a situation where I would have probably had to sack something, which also isn't good. So yeah, but there's that. Revenant's down. Didn't really threat. Wasn't really a threat to my team, really. Obviously, I have Ursol to deal with it if I really need to. So yeah, so actually thinking about it, again, I keep forgetting there's actually a butt ton of fire types in this game. If we start off, we have Serenite, also like has been very, very, very strong since the beginning of the game. It's still really good right now, but not a lot of people really use it. So we've got Serenite, we got Chartika, which right now is really, really good. Actually going to the Sedimars, Ancient Raw, obviously. Just to try and slow it down a little bit, hopefully. So also Chartika, very good. Then moving on from Route 4, we have, I'm trying to think, we have, nothing on Route 5 is a fire type, so it's into the Igneous Hollow, which is a Riptidon, a Volcaloa, and Krakaloa. And then moving on from there to the Graveyard, we have, Revenant. We have 6 fire types fully evolved, and quite a few of them are actually popular right now. A few of them aren't really that great, I will say. I'm actually going to Chartika here, so a few of them that I wouldn't really recommend. Revenant, not really worth using. It's quick, but that's it. I don't think it's really worth it just running it just because it's quick, because there are quicker things than it. So I wouldn't really recommend Revenant, at least unless there's like something that's actually worth running on it, and I just don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend Revenant, or Volcaloa. I think those are the only 2 fire types that I wouldn't really recommend. Serenite is still good, but I think Krakaloa is probably a little bit better than it right now. I guess we'll have to see. Also with the Earth type spammers right now, it's going to be difficult to use any fire type, but especially Serenite because it's 4 times weak to it. And then also Chartika, be able to deal with them with its plant type moves. And then I think I'm missing one. Eruptodon, I'm going to kind of slap in this move. Oh, and actually I forgot about Ikazune as well. So there's like, what, 7 fire types? So I'd say Eruptodon, probably not really worth using because Ikazune is probably a little bit better than it right now. With more moves than just Fire Breath. That's probably not a good idea to just run one move. But I love Eruptodon. It hits really hard. And some people just don't expect it, which is great. Anyway, into Swalder here. So yeah, those 3 I wouldn't really recommend. Revenine. Oh, I forgot all of them again. Revenine, Volclaw I wouldn't really recommend. Eruptodon, situational. Obviously, if you want something a little bit quicker. I think actually, I guess it's the second quickest fire type, and it hits a lot harder than Revenine. But again, Revenine has Ghostly Howl and Mega Chomp and other moves and Final Ruse. So again, it's up to you, I guess, but Eruptodon I like a lot, but also those other 4 ones, Ikazune, Serenite, kinda more leaning to this side. Cracklow is actually a really good tank now, and Chartika, those like your 4 fire types that you might want to bring one, I'm not gonna lie, you might honestly want to bring one, they're pretty good. So yeah, but those are it for the fire types, and there's actually a lot of them. I keep forgetting there's 7 of them. I always forget one of them. This time was Ikazune. Usually I end up forgetting like, not really Crackalow, because also part of the dual thing. I usually end up forgetting, I think, Chartika. Not for the fact that it's not awesome, but the fact that its other evolution is just a pure grass. I think that's the reason why. Anyway, into the Zulong, I can actually take a hit, but I feel like I shouldn't. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't. I don't really want to go into Eruptodon here. I don't really see anything, why not? Might as well just click it. We don't really need Swalder for anything right now, to be honest. We have Eruptodon and Zulong for his Vesperatu, so I don't really need the Swalder anymore, it looks like. Although I gotta try and get rid of the Sedimars, that's the only thing that I gotta worry about, really. If I get rid of the Sedimars, I should be good to beat this guy. So yeah. Okay, let's see what he brings out. Sedimars, there we are. We're gonna go straight for the, I guess the poison. I just kind of want to hit him, to be honest. I'll just hit him. We'll just hit him, see what happens. All my team actually outspeeds the Sedimars, so I should be able to deal with it. That's also another good thing about Sedimars. It's very slow, so it's pretty easy to like take care of it if you know how. You need to set up, man. Also, you're not hasty, it looks like. Well, I'm gonna swap out then. I'm gonna go into your soul. I don't really have a reason why not to. I'm not gonna go into Eruptodon straight away. I don't want to eat an earthquake. I don't want to eat an earthquake, I'm not gonna lie. There's the earthquake, okay, there we are. It still doesn't do a lot, so I'm assuming that it's not hasty then. It's probably clutch. I can't see it being laser. We'll just go for a slap down here just to knock off an item. I want to try and get Eruptodon back in though, because also the entire point of me using it in a video is to use it, but also like talk about it. So I've talked about it, but I want to use it. That's like the problem I'm having with these videos. Like right now it's like 5 AM. I want to go to sleep. I can't really like record for hours right now, like trying to go for it, because it took me hours. Like it took me basically half a day to get my secret ability Eruptodon. I would recommend secret ability, but combustible is pretty good as well. So it's up to you. There's a slap down. See you later, Chartika. That might not be the best idea. You probably should let the Sedimars go down because that did not do any damage to my Swalder. Or my Urusol probably would have just sacked the Sedimars. It wasn't going to do anything for this battle. Unless you set up on it, but you didn't. You should have set up on it on my Swalder. But oh well, I guess we'll see what it's going to do. So yeah, all on that low, apparently I think spectating and 2v2s are coming out today, so hey. That's going to be pretty good, man. Can't wait for those. I'm going to actually swap into Eruptodon here. I'm kind of curious to see how well a Eruptodon can tank from a Vesperatu. I haven't done this calc, so probably not TP trained, but we'll see. Also, look at this beast. This guy is tall as heck. So yeah, but for all you guys wondering, yeah. Eruptodon has like decent health, I guess, and defenses. I think it's similar to Ikazune, but I think Eruptodon has like a tiny bit more defenses. And again, being a single type fire type rather than a electric fire type, it's only 2 times weak to water and earth and air, whereas Ikazune is 4 times weak to no, it's 4 times weak to water and earth, so what do you want to use? It's up to you. Anyway, I'm clicking Fire Breath here. I don't need to worry about it. Click Fire Breath. We good. I kind of forgot that Magma Block is 30 energy low. That is going to mess up my my thing a little bit, because I only have 25 extra energy. So unfortunately, I might need to get like 5 more energy, which I didn't really think about that. So I probably want quite a bit more. So I might take a bit more out of health. Magma Block, I don't think I'm going to really use it that much, but it might be useful in situations. And that's also just a problem really. But anyway, I click Fire Breath, see what it does to Sedimars. It takes it out from here, so probably not really bulky investment. But there's Eruptodon. It nukes, but again, Ikazune might be the way to go, although I still have my boy Eruptodon here. Anyway, with that being said, I think we'll leave this video off here. Again, didn't really get to show much of Eruptodon nuking things, but believe me, it can nuke under the right circumstances, especially all the plant types coming back out now, Florants. Basically, anything that's weak to fire, and you have an Eruptodon, it's going to die, and it's not going to be able to get revived, basically, is the best way to put it. It can hit, actually, I completely forgot, if the Seonite is really popular again, it kind of destroys it, even with its fire type moves. Seonite can't really swap into it comfortably, and it also has Mud Spatter. If like, I guess you got like a couple of boosts off, you could probably one-shot with that. So yeah, the only problem really that Eruptodon deals with is the other fire types other than Seonite. Chaotiki walls it, kinda. Obviously it's a plant type, so it's gonna hit pretty hard still against it, but obviously you gotta be careful about it. It could go either way, I guess. But I think Eruptodon can actually win that matchup, but it's gonna cost you a lot of energy, which also you don't want to use because its moves are very costly, and you don't want to rest up on something that can just completely obliterate you. Alone that low, Krakaloa completely walls it. You're not going to do anything to Krakaloa, and it probably runs combustible, so you're not going to do anything to it. Volcaloa, you could actually probably beat it, maybe, once you get Earth Power at the very least. But also, like, right now, no one really uses Volcaloa, so don't really worry about that. And Ikazune, I guess it can beat Ikazune under the right circumstances again. That matchup can go either way. It basically depends on who's been on the fields first and who's, like, I guess got a setup first. But in most situations, if it's neutral grounds, I think Eruptodon wins with Mud Spatter, but I'm not really too sure about that one. Other than that, though, I think I'm going to leave it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.